What up, Lowrider family? Here we are another day. So we got going on 1965 Impala frame, 1965 through 1970. So for y'all that have the original trailing arms, those little straight ugly ass ones that go to the frame and then to the axle, you know what I mean? So we're dealing with these little Mickey Mouse guys. So the frame or vehicle was originally cut, you know, at stock panhard bar, you know, those upper trailing arms. I mean, can't have that. Can't pop block on that shit, you know what I mean? Got the factory lower trailing arms, you know, custom Powerball welded on. Got that shit going on, Lowrider family. Here's the other side right here on that lower trailing arm. That factory shit, you know, that rink-a-dink shit. There she is. So eliminated the factory 4-link and panhard bar and all that bullshit. And then hand-built a bunch of shit. You know what I mean? So I want to show you a mock-up stage, hard mock-up, and some of the reinforcement work that's being done. And so it's going to be 1965 through 70 Impala. Check it out. Boom. 4-link conversion on a hard mock-up right now. You know what I mean? So this is what we got going on, Lowrider family. Got the bottom of the axle. We got it all reinforced down. We got the top side of the axle all reinforced down. Everything's all still raw besides the upper trailing arms where I fucked up because I started painting them in advance. Oh well. Got the factory cross member that runs across right here. Chopped it all out, incorporated a solid joint, and then stepped it down to another joint where I incorporated my style of drop downs. So went up to 1/4 inch thick cross member and then did 3/8 drop down mounts and then creation of the trailing arms. So heavy wall DOM, 1/4 inch thick DOM. Then we got going on down here on our lower trailing arms, all hand built. So I start with 20-foot joints and then I fabricate that shit out. And we got that going on. You know what I mean? So 4-link creation. And everything's also drop mounted down, roughly probably within a 4-inch to 4.5 inch range. And that's for that way. This homie right here, he could still lay out his car and then he could get that high lockup as well. So he'll be able to pop lock and boogie, you know what I'm saying? So got those grade 10-9 bolts all the way through, running all the way through top side and bottom side. You know, right now got her in the air, you know, 21 measurements, but getting her dialed in right now before paint. And so that way you can see it. Ooh la la. You know what I mean? So lower trailing arms, all hand built. Got that Powerball seated in there. Got the axle all notched out that way for when you start pop blocking on your lowers and all that. It still has the clearance for the axle because a lot of times these are closed up and you want those to be freed up when you're clowning. You know what I'm saying? So we got those arches all reinforced, raw stage. So these are the arches right here, you guys. Got this shit all fucking reinforced down. Got that bridge incorporated in here. Running, you know, frame rail to frame rail. So beefy ass cross member. So originally the hydraulic cylinder sits within this range right here. So I chopped all that shit out and then create my own bridge to go in for the 3-wheel. So what I do is I make the lower trailing arms, I extend them back, you know, 1 inch to 1.5 inches. And then I do the same concept up here. I scoot the factory hole back, but I utilize a big old sleeve. That way you got play. You want that slot for that pop lock, you know what I mean? So 4-link conversion, you know what I mean? Extra cross member built across right here. So the factory cross member is 100% gutted out and, you know, get for that playtime and shit. So there's a look at that. That's a no limit 4-link conversion right there. You know, cross member built in. Also the reinforcement work on the axle. Got those arches all reinforced down. Don't do it. Raw stage, you know what I'm saying? Haven't cleaned shit yet, but just that way y'all can see the factory tower. This is how thin they are. You know what I mean? And this is what, you know, your hydraulics are sitting on your whole vehicle, and this is not reliable as shit. So you incorporate that bridge, you know, nice thick bridge, you know, 1/4 inch to 3/8 thick, and fucking you want to fuck with that. That way you're not on this rink-a-dink shit. It's going to fuck you guys up, you know what I mean? that shit'll bust through and then come through the whole cylinder and bust the back window. So you incorporate this style, yeah, it's a lot of work and yeah, the difference of money, but it's gonna keep you guys solid. You mean rolling. 1965 through 1970 Impala frame. So let me get on the inside that way to show y'all right up in here. Oh, from like the back seat side, you know what I mean? So this is what we got going on, Lowrider family. This is that cross member that I incorporated in right here. And then how I stepped it down by utilizing the joint, welding it in, and then I make my own style of drop-down mounts. So that way you can see that bridge. So all the inside, the arch is also reinforced. That beefy ass bridge, you know what I'm saying, Lowrider family? There she is. Then when I got for the lower trailing arms, the original mounts, got those all chopped off, incorporated my style. So reinforcement first, and then come out with the big dog 3/8 drop down mounts. You know what I mean? There she is. Both sides all done up. So you can see on the factory one, I don't know if y'all can see this. It's your original factory mount right here. You know, super thin shit right here. Chop all that off. Chop that hoe off and reinforce the section, you know. So all this reinforced first, and then you come out and I design the own mount, and then 3/8 thick right here on the little U brackets. You know what I'm saying? All hardware, all changed out, going on those 10-9s all the way through. Just that way y'all can see how I get down with this 4-link conversion. You know, beefy's king. You know what I'm saying? Give you a little sneak peek of that belly. You know what I mean? Everything's still on raw stage. Still got a Picasso, but it's all good. There she is, that bridge, you guys. So this is the inside of the bridge, like on transmission side. So I got that hoe all reinforced. She's all raw staged out right now. These are very interesting bellies. They're kind of, you know what I mean? Not exactly flat, but fuck, it'll get her done. And then I got the bottom plated right here, you guys. And then the front face is also all the way through. It's already plated. So just a little peek on what I'm welding out right now and tinkering on and shit. So 1965 through 1970 Impala frame, you know, with the no limit fucking 4-link creation. Give another this angle right here, you know what I mean? So this is what we started with right here. That's the factory 4-link with the Panhard bar. You know, everything real solid. You know, no good for 3-wheeling. Those trailing arms just, I don't know. Almost looking like them town car fucking turtle trailing arms. And so this is what we got going on now. All 4-linked out. So last mock-up before, you know, I paint it all down, but just that way y'all could get a visual on that, on the raw stage, you know, some of the shit I go through when going through the madness of the creation. But it's all good in the hood, Lowrider family, I mean. Another day in the dungeon. Hope y'all have a positive day. 1965 through 1970 Impala frame. 4-link conversion, no limit style. Yee!